Today we're going to try to do some work on the chrome of the Studebaker. I looked into how much it would cost to re-chrome everything and decided against it because that would be a few $1,000s. Chromic acid is no joke and is highly carcinogenic, so I can't get it myself to do it. And I looked into maybe just nickel plating the stuff. I mean, that's the first step of chrome plating anyway, but that's kind of a goldish color and not quite the right silver color, and I think that looked pretty bad. There's paint on chromes, but none of those have ever looked chrome to me. They all just look silver. But I have one more option up my sleeve, and that is this powder coat. I've never actually used prismatic powders, but I usually use Eastwood, but this stuff looked a little bit more chrome to me than the Eastwood chrome, so we're going to give this stuff a try, and I also have the clear stuff that you have to put on top because apparently it discolors fairly quickly. The first thing we're going to powder coat is this hood ornament type thing. This originally was in a mouse nest in the trunk, so it was extremely bad, so I fully sandblasted it down to bare metal, and I've sanded it a little bit to get rid of a little bit of the oxidation, and now we're going to powder coat this thing and see what we're left with. And first coat of chrome is in the oven. And this side looks incredible. We have a mirror finish. It doesn't look perfect. Obviously, there's not the smoothest of finishes, but I really screwed up this side. This is what happens when you put too much powder on. There's also a few other things that can cause this, but this was specifically caused because I put too much powder on and it outgassed and created a bunch of bubbles in it. I was trying to make sure I got in all the grooves good enough, which I actually didn't quite get in this groove good enough. And clearly I put way too much powder on, which kind of sucks for multiple reasons. One, I have to now sandblast this down, and two, this powder is not cheap. It's like $26 a pound. But I think this is definitely the closest we're going to get to chrome without actually paying the thousands of dollars for chrome. Now, we'll dull it down a little bit when we clear it, but this is definitely the way we're going.